darling, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and today we are going to take a look at the entire Dior Holiday collection. Now, when I say the entire, it's not every single piece. If you've watched my haul video, my luxury haul video, you'll know that I picked up all of the Golden Nights, I think is the name of it. Yeah, Golden Nights collection. But I didn't pick up all of the Sparkling Couture collection. So there's two collections. I'm not exactly sure why, but there are. So anyway, what we'll do today, I can't do everything because there's too many pieces, but I did already do a collab with 3 other lovely content creators. Hopefully you guys watched it, where I used the 2 quints. I did day looks with both of them. I'm gonna do dedicated videos to those, one for each. So today I'm gonna concentrate on the larger palette that's part of the Sparkling Couture. I will swatch the quints for you again, but we'll do the eye look and the face look with the Sparkling Couture kit. And when I keep saying kit and making this sign, this is what it looks like. There are 6 eyeshadows in here. There is illuminating pressed powder, there's blush, and there is lipstick and a Stellar Shine lip gloss. I will show you. Again, if you've seen the haul video, you've seen this. That's what we're gonna use today on the eyes, the powder, lips, you know, the blush, all that good stuff. So we're gonna use that today. But I wanna show you the rest of the things in case you didn't see the haul video. There is the Black Night Quint, which is stunningly beautiful. Again, I will link above the collab I did so you can see the swatches and the looks I did. I will have dedicated video, don't worry. And then Golden Snow. There is the 353 blush. It's a beautiful pink blush. There is the 310. It says it's a blush. To me, looks more like a highlighter, but okay. There are the 3 nail polishes. And by the time I do the dedicated videos to the quints, I will have one of these shades on. I'll figure it out. And then we've got 4 of the Diorific lipsticks and 2 of the Rouge Dior's. These are all the satins. These are the 2 shades. Again, I will be doing dedicated videos. Don't want anyone to think that today I can't put all these things on my face at once. It's not gonna happen. So what I'm gonna do is today I'm gonna show you them all. I will focus on the couture, and then the next video will have one of the quints and one of the lipsticks, and then I'll do another quint and another lipstick, and then I'll incorporate some of the lipsticks into the looks. Now, I will show you all of the shades. Like I said, today we're going to be using the palette. There's one more. So I will not be using these lipsticks. This one is like the purple. It's kind of interesting. In addition to all of that, I did pick up this lipstick kit that comes in a zippered container. Opens like this. And in here, let me show you what it looks like. You've got the full-size lip. It says Golden Nights with the lipstick color. You've got the little mini lipsticks inside. I also have 2 liners. One is Dior Show in Satiny Gold, and the other is in Sparkling Black. By the way, if you like the shirt today, it's something that Yadi was wearing, from Yadi Beauty was wearing in one of her videos, and I was like, where did you get that shirt? And I immediately had to go get it. So it's, you know, I can be influenced too, guys. All right, so let's start with the blush. We have 250 Ball And we have 219 Rose Montaigne. I have the Rose Montaigne. I believe this is the Rose Montaigne and this is the Bal. Bal, B-A-L. So I think I'll use that one because I don't already own it. The Rouge Montaigne is actually one of my favorites. And then the Illuminating Pressed Powder, this we'll use at the end, okay? All over the face. I do already have some foundation on. I do have bronzer on. I have a little bit of highlighter. So we'll go ahead and do the blush. And like I said, I'm gonna do this one. Let me swatch it for you. Pretty sure this is Bal. It's like a kind of like pink sparkly shade. And this is Rose Montaigne. Rose Montaigne has more of a, it's got a sparkle to it, but like it's got more of a, you can't really see it on camera, but this has more of like a peach undertone. This has more like a pink undertone. This is a great kit for travel, if I ever go back to it. Oh, that's really pretty. Just putting it high on the cheeks. Really nice. Okay, so the eyeshadow shades are 647, 722, 780, 410, 555, and 690. If I have the names, I will put them below, and we'll go ahead and swatch. What I'm doing now, guys, is I put it on first so you can see like just what pigment it is by itself, and then I go back over so you can see it better on camera. These shades are lighter. The ones I'm putting on, the first ones I put on, they're like almost like the middle one here is more like a topper shade. Doesn't really show up too well. This one is definitely a matte like this one, but it's close to my skin color, so you can't really see it. This is more of a satin. It's a really pretty shade. I think we're going into like a topper shade again. It's nice though. It's got a nice gold shade to it. And then another matte, which is cooler. Those are the eyeshadows. All right, let's start with the Sonia G Classic Crease. Let's go into that cool brown shade. Now guys, I'm not sure of this formula. Oh, I should put my hair back. I'm not sure of this formula compared to the new Quince. It doesn't feel the same, but I'll have to check it out because I don't know. Color's going on really nicely though, and it's a pretty shade. It's spreading out nicely. It's blending nicely. It doesn't seem to have as much pigment as the Quince, but that could just be this shade, so we'll see. All right, let's take the shade here, put it all over the lid, just see how that looks. We won't do a particularly complicated look with this. As part of the Sparkling Couture, which is what this one is a part of, there were other palette sets. There was one, I'll put the pictures above, with just like nudes. There was one that had lipsticks in it. I didn't pick those up. I decided I would just pick up the big one and then not get the others. I'm sure those are nice too. They'd probably be good for travel. I had picked up so much from the Golden Nights that I was like, yeah, I don't think I need to get even more. That was good. Let's take this really peachy shade over here, the one that I said was a lot like my skin tone, and put it up into the brow bone. Yeah, that's a good blending out color. Yeah, I mean, there's so much. And if you watched my haul video, after that went up, a couple other things arrived. So it's there's a lot of videos to get through. Okay, so I think that looks really good. Let me take a little bit of the other brown shade. I'm gonna use the Mini Booster, so this warmer brown shade. Just go into the crease a little on the outside. Yeah, that's more pigmented, a little bit more pigmented than the cooler one. I mean, they're both equally pigmented. It's just one has a little more to it. I'm also being more direct with it. The other one I buffed out more. And then let's take this gold shade and I'll just kind of pop it. And then I'm gonna take the warm brown shade. This is a Wayne Goss number 5. It's a tiny, tiny brush. And go lower lash line. And then I'm gonna run that along the upper lash line as well. Looks really pretty. I'm gonna buff it out with my Wayne Goss number 3 really quick. I'm gonna keep a lot of it. I'm just gonna kind of buff out the top so no harsh edges. Okay. I think that looks really pretty. I'm gonna take a little bit of that gold liner and try it in my waterline. Just put a tiny bit in. All right, so I'm gonna curl my lashes and put on some mascara, and then we'll figure out which lip we wanna do. Oh, and the powder. Okay, look is done. Eye look. I think it's really pretty. I really like it. I think the pigments seem a little bit less intense than the Quince. I have to play around with it a little bit more to be sure, but to me it does seem a little less pigmented, but you know, that could just be because I haven't played with it enough. Honestly though, they blended perfectly. It's very smooth. They look beautiful. I mean, I can't say anything bad. So I'm not absolutely sure it's the same formula. That's the only thing that concerns me. It does feel a little bit different, but it's not powdery and it certainly has pigment and it certainly blended beautifully. So I'll see what I can find out and I'll put it in the notes below. Okay, so lipsticks. So I think with the lipsticks, these are the Stellar Shines and these are the satins. So this is the 999. This is the, make sure I get the number right, 86. So this is the 999, this is the 869. And then these are the two Stellar Shines. I think I'll use the darker, the 869. Why not? Let me just use the Nude Brune Chanel liner just to outline my lips. And then let's go in, use the little Dior brush that came with it. Very cute. So we're gonna go into the darker shade. I will swatch the shades for you in just a minute. Okay, it's a pretty lip. I actually really like that shade. It's really nice. All right, let me show you the shades on my hand. This is the 869 that I just used. This is the 999, which is the basically the Dior red. This is the 869. That's the 999, the Dior red. And then let's do the glosses. So this is the 869, this is the 999, these are the satins, and then these are the Stellar Shines. This is the 256 Dior Ever and the 639 Riviera Star. Really pretty. I will admit, I'm not a huge fan of lipsticks in a case. Only because you have to dig your brush into them and then, you know, it kind of gets messed up. That's just not really, it's not really my thing. It's not a bad thing, it's just, and I don't generally have like a lip brush with me, so, you know, anyway, but I'm not against it. It's not like it's a bad thing. All right, so I'm gonna take, if I could find my brush, I'm gonna take the illuminating powder. I'm gonna use my Sonia G Face 1. I'm just gonna stamp. And I'm gonna use it like more like a highlighter, just in the highlighting areas. Wow. That's pretty. What was the shade name of this? It's the Diorific Splendor Illuminating Pressed Powder in 002. Okay guys, that is the final look. Final look, using everything in the palette. I mean, not everything. I used each category. I used the illuminating powder, the blush, the eyeshadows, the lipstick. I didn't use lip gloss, I guess. But what I would say is these are all excellent products. I think it looks really lovely on. It works exceedingly well for mature skin. I have dry skin, lines of course, because I'm not 20. And I think it looks great. I think it looks really youthful, really pretty. The blush is gorgeous. I already love the Dior blush, so that's not a shock. The illuminating powder looks really pretty. I really like the shade. This is a really nice lipstick shade. The eyeshadow, I think, looks gorgeous. The shades are, of course, you know, my kind of shades. They're basically golds and browns, which is what I like. But it kind of reminds me of the Grand Ball Quint, color story wise. So not a surprise, because I do love that Quint. Yeah, I'm very glad I picked this up. This is a really nice, it's a really nice kit, and actually would be great for travel because it pretty much has everything in it, which is nice. I really like that. So guys, this was part one. What I'm gonna do for the next part, like I said, I'm gonna do a dedicated video to each Quint. There'll be part 2 with Black Knight, and there'll be part 3 with the Golden Snow. In each of those, I will use the blushes, the independent blushes, and then I'll use one of the lipsticks. I have 6 lipsticks, not including the lipstick kit. So we'll just have to kind of figure out which lipsticks go with what. If there are particular shades you really want to see out of those 6 lipsticks, let me know, and I'm happy to choose those for you guys. I've told you which ones I picked up in the haul, but I'll tell you again. It's 070 Dazzling Beige, 072 Shimmery Red, 071 Glittery Rose, and then 073 Dark Sparkle. Those are the Diorific. And then in the Rouge Dior's, I have the 999, which is the regular, you know, the Dior color, and then the 458. Those are both satins. And then in the little kit, I have, as I knock things over, 999 again, 988, 187, 458, and 772. There are, you know, so many different shades to choose from. You'll just have to let me know which ones you like. If not, I'll just pick the ones that I think go best with the look. So again, part 1 finished. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit like, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in another video really soon.